and welcome back. A cheesy chicken and potato casserole. We're going to use some milk, any whole milk you want, low fat, whatever kind of milk you want to use. I'm using good old whole milk. Black pepper, garlic salt, some steak seasoning, table blend Mrs. Dash. That is 2 whole bacon potatoes, a cup of shredded cheese. That is the Mexican blend, cream of mushroom. We're going to be using some peas and carrots, ground chicken, and a stick of butter. Good old-fashioned Blue Bonnet. Here's your shot. Now let's get cooking. Okay, like I said, this is 2 whole bacon potatoes, sliced thinly. I sliced them by hand, but you can do it however you want to do it, okay? And we're going to go in, and I've got a half a stick of butter here that I'm going to put in here. And I've melted it for the most part, but that's fine. Okay? And get that in there. And then we're just going to go ahead and coat these up. We're going to have that oven preheating to 400 because we got to let this go for about 20 minutes until they get a little tender. Okay? So we're just going to mix these up. Get them all coated in that butter. Okay? And that's it. That's all. Try this dish once. I'm telling you, you will be in love. Then we're just going to go ahead, come over with that pan. I'm going to put those potatoes right on in there, and I'm going to get that butter right on in there. Okay. I'm just going to take some and put them up against the sides a little bit here. Have them going all the way around. Doesn't have to be in a symmetrical order of any sort. Just kind of spread them around. You want some up against it because we're going to put all that goodness in there. And we'll have enough to go on the bottom. We'll have enough to go around the sides. And that's what we want. We want some around the sides. Okay? And we also want some in the bottom. That's it. Alright, and we're going to put these in the oven and let them do what they do for about 20 minutes and get a little tender for us. 20 minutes. I'll be back on the potatoes. Okay, and while those potatoes are cooking, we're going to go ahead and get started on this ground chicken. Going to go in with about a tablespoon of garlic salt. About a tablespoon of that steak seasoning. And of course, feel free to season it any way you like. I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of dash, as well as a tablespoon of black pepper. And this takes anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes to brown up. Put it on your stove. Alright. And that's all I'm going to do is brown this up. And I'll be back as soon as that's done. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make our gravy or sauce or whatever you want to call it. We're going to go in with that can of cream of mushroom. You can use cream of celery. You can use cream of chicken. Use any cream you have. That'll work out just fine on this dish. Okay? I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of that steak seasoning. And again, like I told you before, feel free to use any seasonings that you feel comfortable with. Tablespoon of that dash. Tablespoon of that garlic salt. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of that black pepper. Okay. And then we're going to also go in with some of that milk. I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. Okay, we're going to go in about a third a cup of that milk. Alright, I'm just kind of mixing that up a little bit. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Gigi would absolutely love to have you over here, okay? And then we're going to go in with half of that cheese, okay? We're going to save the rest of that cheese for later. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Now let's get those potatoes and start building. I'll be right back. All right, we've got that out. And we're going to go ahead and put that chicken in. Okay, try not to bop you here. Get that ground chicken on in there. Okay. And you can use any ground meat you want. You can use chunks. Make it however you want to make it, okay? It's completely up to you. Then we're going to go in with those peas and carrots. And you can use different vegetables if you choose to. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? And that's half that bag. Then we're going to go in with that delicious mixture that we made. Like I said, real easy dish. Perfect for any time of the year. You don't have to wait for the holidays or any special occasion. And this freezes very well. Okay? It is amazing. Try it once, you will not be disappointed. And like I said, you can make any variation of it as you want. I've got one on my channel as well where I use the ground beef. And did it pretty much similar to this. So there is no wrong way to do this. Any way you want to. Okay? Any way at all. Like I said, you can make any variations of it. You can use the ground turkey. You can use chunks of meat if you choose to. It doesn't have to be ground up. I just prefer it that way when I'm making this particular casserole. Okay? So now we're going to put her back in the oven. And we're going to let her go for 20 minutes on 400. And I'll be back. And there she is, fresh out of the oven. And we're just going to take the remainder of that cheese and sprinkle it right on top. And put her back into the oven for about 5 minutes, just long enough for that cheese to melt. All right? And I'll be right back. There she is. I'm going to plate her up and give her close-up. I'll be right back. And there she is. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and definitely feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You know Gigi. You'll see her on the next one. Take care, you guys.